just in time to start the main chapter, too, that's right. And apparently, we need to do something new. This is actually one of my favorite minigames, or I guess side quests, that a Pokemon game has done in a while. Here we go. We'll have it explain it. Let's see here. We get the explanation in just a second, but it's pretty straightforward, honestly. Here we go. So yeah, climb down this hole and stand guard. You're on sentry duty. Sentry duty? You heard right. Sentry duty. You can't have suspicious characters coming into the guild after all. So we stationed a sentry below the guild entrance to evacuate Pokemon visitors. When you first came, you had your footprint evaluated, right? My footprint? What do you... Ah, come on, buddy. You gotta remember, you were terrified. Oh, now I remember. There was that weird hole in front of the gate. I stood on the grating and then someone shut it up at me. It was startling. Now you remember. Okay, you want us to climb down this hole, and then... The tunnel down there leads to the sentry post. Diglett burrows through it and pops out underneath the sentry post. I like how it goes up the whole wall, too. From the sentry post, Diglett inspects the footprints of visitors, identifies them, and then informs me. Then I decide if the Pokemon is suspicious or not, and then open the gate if he passes muster. So we serve as the guild's gatekeepers. That's the gist of it. Sure, fair enough. Look, all you have to do is inspect the footprints of visitors, then tell me what Pokemon they are. Alright, understood? Oh, please tell me you're gonna let me. Oh, I'm gonna have to click on it, aren't I? There we go. Let's get to work. Buck up and do a good job. I will do my best, my man. We should be getting close to the sentry post. Boy. Yeah, it's like 10 feet away. We've got this. Alright, yeah. This is actually a pretty fun mini game. It's essentially just like a Who's That Pokemon, but a feat. Probably spawned a whole generation of some very weird people. And yeah, so if you get more than 2 wrong, you fail. If you get 1 wrong, you don't get a perfect score, so that kind of robs the reward. But in this case, it's very distinctly... Oh, it's not trapping. Oh, you suck. Come on now. You're not telling me my man doesn't have toes. Oh. Okay, I thought I was crazy for a second. I'm plenty happy we talked about that. Figure out feels like yeah, I was gonna say, he feels like he's having it's not that big either. And then, yeah, so we didn't get a perfect score because we definitely got 1 wrong. So we only got an adequate score. You still get, like, a little something. Typically, when you complete the quest right, you get, like, a reviver seed and, like, a, what is it? Like a joy seed. Basically all joy seeds do is they boost you by 1 level. They level you up essentially. I tend to save those for immediately after I gain a level though, just because that way I don't have an overlap there. And then let's do this. Okay, so then we'll save and continue. Yes. Actually, blown away that sometimes makes you use the cursor instead of letting you hit the enter bar. But I fixed the cursor here. Going on in our inventory for a while anyway. I forgot how few locations we have. I'm used to playing my game where it's a little bit less restricted. I've got quite a few maps open on my save file in my other game. I have I still have my old 3DS. Or I should say 8. It's not mine. I acquired it a few years ago. Just have a bunch of games on there still. Just now I have a bit of a deal with this. That's a seed. We want that. Yeah, that'll be handy. Excess seeds were kind of a weird one because, like, when you're a little kid, it's hard to grasp the concept of, like, but tell a joke and then like, obviously for the performance skills, so that's different. But also without, the occasional pressure, so everyone's gonna be Mickey Mouse at some point or another. But it's getting to the point where I feel like once I feel more and more confident voice acting in videos, I would like to eventually have a video where I very distinctly make every character sound ridiculous. Whether it sounds like a character or something like that. Very fun. But again, that requires me to get to that point where speaking over camera, because I have real life friends that both watch these and also know how I sound, but for some reason they're disconnected from doing it on video knowing that they can watch it. It's really, really weird. That was the last ember. Let's go ahead and check inside. but they're just as quick. So let's take a run for it. Also, it'll always hit at least 5 times, unless it misses, but like it'll still go. It's not like in Pokemon where it's kind of a crappier move, like after games in Dungeons specifically, it's actually really, really solid, and it's absolutely especially if you are in a monster house. So, very cool. Alright, so we'll just finish up here. Yes, we really did not do anything. We did get some experience, though, which is always worth it, I suppose. And unfortunately, that's where we're going to be calling it for the day as well, just because I've got a few more videos to record, and I really don't want to miss out on getting that done before I have to go to my actual job. But just know that sometime between now and next week, there should be a video popping up that's not gameplay. It'll be more just kind of like a standard YouTube video. And then we'll kind of go from there. So, hopefully I'll be able to make more stuff like that too, because it's kind of more along what I want to do. Is, content that's more, scripted, more fun, and just in general, like, gameplay itself is still fun, but, it's kind of, you've done it once, you've done it a few times, so. We will go ahead and have a good rest of your day, guys. See you in the next one.